Hello to this new, no, I'm not going to call it a map tour. I am going to call it what it is. It is going to be a more than a map tour and also less than a map tour. We're going to have a look at, what I call a nuclear let's play, where we just have a look at the map, wander around, showing some of its fields off and doing a little bit of work on those said lands. This, I believe, came out today, and it's Rajgut or something like that. Hope I've not said that too wrong. Right, rules of engagement. First thing, I have literally done this for once already. I've got the times down at 0.5 just while we talk. Normal economic difficulty, even though it's a start from scratch. It stunts growth to the point where it is terrible. Crop destruction on. The only thing I've switched off is periodic ploughing, because I'm still going to need to plough after root crops. So I've done slow and affects very little. Fuel usage, I've been kind to myself and put normal instead of the torturous one. All of those are off, and maintenance is my standard settings, which I have tested over quite a few let's plays now. Seems to be quite good. Interval down at 25% and 50% maintenance costs. So still quite high cost, but it's slowed down basically. And the thing I always like to show is, just to prove I have not been on here other than the length of time it was to change my settings and to talk to you now. So years played always starts on 1, absolutely nothing done on this map at all. So what am I going to do? I hate the new start from scratches, the 200,000 loan. It was hard enough with 500 grand to start with equipment, so let's have a look. I'm going to have a look first of all. I've got seasons on and precision farming. I think the two work together very well. 1-day seasons, which you may have noticed in my settings. Right, where is the shop? That is I always like to be quite close to the shop. Let's have a look. Oh, my mouse pointer always disappears the very first time you click on it. Let's look at field prices. 47, 71, 48,000. That's opposite this shop. That's next to the shop. Let's go for that one. Let's buy it. I can always sell it if I don't like it. We'll go and have a quick look. We shall go to the shop and we shall visit our little field. Right. Okay, so we should be dead. Please tell me I've... we need to be that away. Okay, right, smashing. So this... Oh, and I've got the path going right through it as well. Okay. No, it is just this to the left. So it's... Oh, my life. Why have I got paths going right the way through my field? No wonder it was cheap as chips. There's very little actual ground here. Well, I suppose it would make a good yard then, if that's all that's... and it'll just go this side as well. So we can put placeables on here. In that case, then we're going to need to buy a field as well. Oh, and that's got... Oh, seriously. We've got... sugar beet. Oh, that's... Yeah, no, I suppose that's not the end of the world. We could roll with it. Okay. Interesting. First things first, let us pay back... no, should we put... Let's have a look what's on special offer first. I do like to see if there's any super duper... Oh wow, the Scorpio. I can actually get a mod though that's so absolutely amazing. Oh, the 14 meter one that also does lime. No, I've got again something that's... Now that tractor's interesting though, although again I can get modded tractors that are... Yeah, that's the trouble. Now we are not spoilt for choice, but as a start from scratch you've got to look at the cost of your equipment. I can get modded equipment that's better than all of those, so although they are good, we can do better and we can't waste money. Right, so first things first, we are going to do... I think we are going to pay back. We're going to do what I've been doing for a long time. It's also a bit of fun. I enjoy this. We're going to repay the loan and leave ourselves with just what we've got. So we're then going to put some placeables down and we are going to scour the sales, the local sales, for 1 year before we actually start. Now you can see actually that's not bad. I've not bought anything though, so the sales just give me a bit of time to, because it is so bad now, it really is, to see if I can buy any tractors or cheap equipment in 1 year. So we're going to start next August. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put placeables down. I'm going to limit this to 3, and I am trying to, because obviously I don't want to limit my funds too much. I'm trying to be not... I used to put the massive that's 93 grand. That's going to seriously deplete our funds. So I'm going to stick to... Oh, then let's think about the bit. I like how flat this is. This is going to be useful. So let's put my placeables. Now then, we sell gas bottles. I do love this new mod, and I am a bit far out. Now then, which is the right way? Ah, that is the back. Okay. Yes, we do sell gas bottles. That is one of our little businesses. So we're going to stick that on the side of the road, and we're going to sell those. We also have a contract with the telecommunications company for placement of one of their things on our land. Overlaps. That must be because it's too close to the road. That's okay. That's better. That's much better. Must be too close to the road again. That must be too close to the fence. Wow, it is close to something. Right, it's the concrete. So that's 2, and the third one is my old faithful, which I very often rock and roll with, is that little beauty. Let's see if I can stick that near the gas bottles. So they're out of the way and they're not wasting any of our very valuable space. No, that's gonna be silly. Oh, it's gone into the road somewhat, hasn't it? That. Let's quickly smooth. I can see my placement of the gas bottles has done something to the road, I think, or was that there already? I'm not sure. Soften. Oh no, it was me. Amazing how that actually... There. Spot on. Smashing, we fixed that, so we've got our 3 placeables. We now have, yeah, it only will tick up a little bit. None of them are particularly fantastic, and I'm not calling them, I'm just saying they're not like the 93,000 that brings in thousands a day. So, right, let's go across the road and we shall use the Sleep Anywhere mod. I am going to time-lapse this because the nights are very slow, so I'm going to speed this up. What we're going to do is go through the year. We're going to go start next August. We're going to look each morning, sleep through the night, and if I like an item, I'm going to buy it. If not, if we don't get anything, we will have had a slight tick up with our placeables, and we will go for completely modded lineup, but that's going to be tough. It really is very hard on 236 grand to start a Let's Play. It really is, but that's, yeah, we shall see what we do in the year. So I'm going to say my words, the words I always say when I go into a time-lapse, which is I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, the very last month, I'm quite pleased with that, to be honest. I am very pleased. Ooh, had I have known, I would have actually saved up for that one, but you never know. That is the thing. We've still got a very good one. I'm not a massive fan of the swivel. Actually, let's have a look. Has that got a trailer? It has, hasn't it? The two of them would serve us very well for a long time, I think. Let's knock the extension off and have it at its very, 12 grand. So we can do that. I think the two will serve us well for a very long time. Right, let's examine. I am quite chuffed with that. So we've got a very decent amount of trailers, a Starliner, and we need to buy the header, I realised. Now that was an absolute bargain. Now normally I go for a modded, but I thought, that is something. The only thing I'm hoping is that I can actually buy the modded 3-point adapter from either there's two of them now, the one from Pepe 978. This was amazing. I very rarely do this because it's so expensive. It's a little bit less wide than I would have liked, but we are beginning. And that means that we've got a means of silage square. I love the extractor. It is my favourite beta wrapper. Obviously we've got no kind of mowing equipment, but it looks more like we are moving towards traditional farming than we are towards like grass work. So yes, I can't remember if we did rules of engagement. I always call this very first session the rules of engagement. We've set the scene. We did not buy that, did we? So I'm trying to see. What? Are they not fields? Those strips. Some of these are right. Okay, that's interesting. So there's a lot of this. It's only the field number ones. So we are there. So we've got to buy one either close to us or 187. But the one across the road, 65. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is I am tempted to. Oh, actually, though, let's just think about it. If we bought that field, they're probably withered by now, aren't they? Thinking about it, because we did not. So if they're withered, that means we can do what we like with them. Yeah, because I was a bit worried, because hiring a sugar beet harvester is a bit of a beast. You can get the small one, but it is a bit beastly. Yeah, they are well withered, smashing, so we can. Right, there's obviously a few bits and bobs that we have got missing. We need to get a cultivator. Now then, rules of engagement. Leasing is allowed because we are very poor farmers. We'll allow that, or we will struggle. Now then, that is the point. Are there contracts on this map? I do not know. There are indeed lots and lots of contracts. And like all the maps, it's broken. And no, some of the fertilising contracts. Excellent, fantastic. Right, so there are a few things we're short of. No, there aren't actually. Right, yes. One thing we need to correct, especially if we are going to go into that kind of fertilising instead of the normal one. I'm not sure if this is cost effective though, but I have a long-standing contract with quite a few different contractors. This is one I never ever go without. This particular, this contract points that we get is from a company called H2 Studios, and we have a standing agreement that where we go, they go. As simple as that. It is. We have a few contracts like that. That looks good. Smashing. Now I'm not sure about water. We've not had a chance to look yet. I'm not going to waste money, so we're down to 107,000. So if we're going to do some fertilising contracts, we will allow contracts. We will allow bank loans, I think. I'm not this year. Nuclears, I'm not going to be too strict on that kind of thing. Yeah, gas bottles. We did quite well on that over the year, and that one brings in quite a lot of money. So smashing. This is where we're going to have our yard. We put. Yeah, I know. Next thing we do need is the front. I'm hoping this works, because otherwise this is going to be a bit bad, if I'm honest. Right, shall we lease it first? I've done that before. That way it's not too much of a. Yeah, I'd sooner waste 127 euros than I would anything else. And we will turn up time soon. We shall definitely. Let's hope, because this is Very important for us, being as we've only got one tractor. We really looks like we can't truly afford much more than one at the minute, so I'm hoping this works. It does with the in-game stars. I think this is one of those new stars from the pack. I do like to use equipment I haven't used before. I haven't used one of the stars since my that's why I really went for it. I thought, you know, I haven't had a star, and not since my Calmsden. I had one of them on that, and yeah, let's actually repair this. So that's the first hurdle out, but we have got a front 3-point link as well. I do love that. Amazing. I don't know where. Yeah, smashing. We've just bought that brand new, so why are you looking to see? Right, so we have got a means of fertilising. Now that, although it is a weeder, can also seed, but it is very much helped by one thing, another long-standing. We have agreements with quite a few contractors, and one of them we have an agreement with Black Sheep Mud, and we always buy a 3-point hitch transport box wherever we go. We just cannot do without it. We often buy a few of them, but yes, we at least always insist on having one of them wherever we go, definitely. That is my favourite sprayer, favourite little sprayer. I love the massive one of those Fernham ones. It was always one of my absolute favourites. Right, we do need a cultivator. There's no that's a point. Let's have a look. Now, what we're going to do is started to do this because it is very expensive precision farming to begin with. So I am going to. Why will that not let me? Is that not registering that? It's not registering that you bought it because you've not bought it yet, you wally. Oh, now that's seriously going to dint us. I didn't realise. Okay, right, now then. Yeah, I am going to start doing this to begin with because it's cheaper than buying the... Ooh. So it's half good and half terrible. Right, okay, I can live with that. 39,618. Seriously, I think we're going to... Yeah. Header for the Starer. It'll have to wait, or we'll have to lease it. Yeah, that has seriously depleted us. Right, we do need to buy a cultivator. We do, definitely. And being as we are so short, I'm not... Yeah, imagine you need this every year, truthfully. I suppose what we could do is a few cultivated contracts, but then we've only got one tractor. Seriously bad. I suppose what we can do is lease and see if any of these come on specials. We could go small. No, I hate going small to that extent. Yeah, I think we're going to have to lease my favourites. I do, truly. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Right, first thing we're going to do then is drop the box down for a minute. We're going to need to cultivate that. I don't normally do any work, but because we have, yeah, it's not a massive field, we're going to literally cultivate that. And if I remember rightly, this is the very month that we need to be planting canola. Let's try looking on the right screen. It is indeed the very, very first month of planting canola. So we are going to do that into the first session. We've then got a year, or well, 6-9 months for that crop to come on. So we will cultivate it and seed it. Yeah, we shall. We've got that can actually do that. So I'm not sure whether to extend the fields, because this is a lot more than we need. Now I'm sure we can allow create fields. I thought we could. Why can I not? I'm sure I've got field cultivator on. Ah. Okay, interesting. Right, okay then. I am going to go into a time lapse. We are going to cultivate, and then we are going to use our weeder stroke seeder to plant a field of canola. That is what we're going to do. So, I am going to say my words for a second time. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. okay, it appears that although we are starting from scratch, I never saw any of these when or did I even not bother looking? Oh, this is annoying. Right, okay, well, this is a gift horse. We don't look a gift horse in the mouth. We should keep the tractor. Should we keep the little Zeta? No, because I've tried to. The little tiny Zeta, I will sell it, yes. We'll keep the other one though. And we have two. We should keep the Starliner and we should sell the Rosamash. Oh, I don't believe I did this. So sell that. Well, thank you very much, map maker. Truly. Welga, not a massive fan. Header. Now then, will that's worth a shot. It's slightly bigger. It doesn't always work, but you don't honestly. My life, that is brilliant. Well, it appears that Great Uncle Rob actually left us a load of equipment that we've just managed. Got the will from the solicitors to give us this. Well, that is ours. The one good thing is, I'm not keeping that baler because it's. Oh my God, is that a round baler or is that the little tiny one? It is the little tiny one, isn't it? Yeah, we will. But we will, now that we've got this, we will actually buy ourselves. Because seriously, we should buy ourselves a baler, being as we have. And we should send this little. No, we've got a header trailer. No, we haven't. We shall, yes. Come and pick out. We don't own the yard. We were only given the equipment. So yes, we should send this back home. Will it allow us to open the gates, or is it like? No, we will. Right, let's send this home then. I can't believe that. That seriously helped us out enormously. Fantastic. Right, okay, wow, we should have realised before. There's a lot of things that we really wouldn't have needed to have bought. Okay, let's send you home. Smashing. Right, we will go and crack on with what we're doing. I just could, I saw the vehicles on the map and I thought, what's that about? Oh, no, it's both. It's just one slower than the other. Right. So this is what we would have owned. And we have a silo as well. If we bought this property, we would own the silo too, but we don't. So, yeah. Shut the gates of Uncle, whoever I just said. Got to have a good memory, Mr. Smith, if you're going to pull one like that. You really have. I just thought I'd try to go with the storyline a little. Yeah. Right, we will crack on again. That is a yes. We've just inherited a large sum of money from the death of our uncle in the area. Yes. So, very sad it is lost, but thank you very much, Uncle, for all of that equipment. That has helped us in our own personal quest for our. That's a point. Whereabouts? Yeah, it is. If we go to the end of this and swing left, most of the fields we've got to do. I know we've got to do 76 still. I do realise I'm not forgotten. It's just I thought, well, if we go down, we've got to come all the way up. Whereas we weren't far from these. I thought, let's get these ones done, and then we'll hang across to 76, and then go across country to our own place. So it's not this one, it's the next one. Right, I am going to see time lapses. Right, I'm going to say my words again. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, smashing. Let's place the mini BGA on this really flat ground. I can't get over how flat this is. I'd like to stick a shed down. Now we have a little bit more money. It's going to be... It's one that I've actually started to use quite a lot, to be honest. It's absolutely well suited to someone with a very low budget. Absolutely. Oh, I think I'm in the way. And it just collide with the player, of course. Right, okay. First of all, let's move our backside out of the way. Always seem to manage to get in the way. And let's try that again. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic, really fantastic shed. So go out a little bit, and have I got it the right way? Yeah, I have. Yeah, tilt into the back so the water will drip off out the back. Ah, now we need to be careful. Yes, we don't want it too close to where we feel. We really don't. We also need to see down the back to see how close we are to that. We want to maximise our field size without... there we go. Let's just check. Oh, now that is really beautifully flat. Absolutely is amazing. Right, great. One other thing. No, I was going to plant the toolbox. We are across the road from the shop. Seriously, one thing we will put though is we shall put the. Oh, now I've actually got a new mod in today. Brand new one. I do love to share the love on things that. Ah, there we go. Used to love the garden hose in FS19. I need to go in a little bit. Oh, it's water as well as a hose. It's said for cleaning and wow, two things. Amazing. Now then, if that is the case, then we're going to have to be careful where we put it. Maybe have to put it out a little bit more. Yeah, in fact, perhaps it's going to make it awkward then for the vehicles. We'll put it in the middle somewhere because I'm not sure about the. Oh, for 150, let's place it where we want, and then we'll just, yeah, we'll place it right with that. Oh wow, I'm not sure if it's free water, but I mean, well, yeah, if we're washing vehicles, it should be. Let's have a go. Yeah, this has intrigued me. This is one that literally was dropped today, so I put it in. I do love to showcase new mods. I am a firm. Oh, I'm forgetting. Just like that. Two things. Is that not I know it wasn't lucky, but wow. Amazing. Love it. I do love innovative things like that. So it not only now we don't know if the water, obviously even if it was only for that it would still be amazing. Right, so let's stick the plough. In fact, yeah, I know we're gonna stick this. Right, we do need the yeah, let's have a look. How are we doing on the field? Oh. Now I would have expected in that amount of time, Philip, for you to have done half of the field. I think personally that you are swinging the lead. I truly do. Yes. I think we shall have to investigate our worker. Because I seriously think he's abandoned ship because he heard I was coming to have a look. Absolutely. You've shipwrecked my equipment, you... absolute wally. Thank you very much. Not. Right. Seriously. Yes, I did see the collectible as well. I really did. Now, oh, have I dropped the Massey? Where have I dropped the Massey? I can't see it. Have I? I'm sure I put it back on, which is why I can't see anything. Right, it looks like very much that we shall have to do this ourselves. Yeah, Courseplay is... I'm surprised at that, but we did see him move, and he deliberately... Right. Okay. Right, I feel another time lapse coming on. How many fields more have we got to do? Let's collect the contracts that we have done, so we know what we have got to do left. We've 2 left, including this. So we collect. We're on 23, so this is the second to last one. Right, let's get going. I do have access to this land. Huh? Why, oh why, do I all of a sudden not have access to this land? Because I'm sure field 23... it's gone wrong anyway. Right, okay, we're going to have to cancel that contract. Yes, lose all payment, you robbed me. Right, okay, oh well, that could explain why it went wrong. Whether you work as suddenly, I don't know why that would go wrong, but it is a brand new map today, so what... Yeah, you've got to expect some things. I've got to be honest though, I am very impressed with the level of details. I mean very impressed. Oh, yeah, there's a ditch all the way around this, so I think we ought to be finding our way somehow to the road, which is I think at the end. Yes, so collectibles, but with my great uncle already giving us a windfall, I'm not going to push my luck. No, I saw it, but I am going to refrain. We've already had a windfall. I don't want a second one. It would be very unfair. Right, where do we sneak? To go to 76, I believe we go left here. Yes. We shall look for them though, but yeah, we shall refrain from... I do believe that, yes. Pretend we didn't see that one as well. For those who don't want any spoilers. Yes, I shall try my best not to look, but it's very difficult to unsee something once you've seen it. Right, so I believe we're in the right direction. Oh wow, patches on the road. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am bowled over. Not since Calmston and the Old Stream Farm have I seen this level of detail on a map. And don't get me wrong, there are some beautiful ones out there. I've played some fantastic maps, but I am absolutely... Now then, I think... Yeah, this is so much detail has gone in. Oh my life. Yeah, it is up this way now, I am right. Yes, I am very, very impressed. I am. And I think it's Rajgut, but I don't know how you would pronounce that. Yes, being English, I can butcher languages. If I don't know, the French they roll their language. Most English people are terrible with French, and a few French are terrible with English. It's, yeah, that we speak in such a specific way. So, oh, now then, where do we go now? Do we carry on, or do we go left? We carry straight on. Right, okay, so yes. Language is such a... Yeah, I do love French. It is a beautiful language. Very musical. I do. There's some beautiful buildings here. Absolutely stunning. Yes, I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but it is. I'm trying to take us on a scenic route, because this is, yeah, it's not a full Let's Play. This is what I call the nuclear, where we do a bit of work. Just to sort of show, because I always think it's actually when you work in fields that you really get a bit of a feel for them, but also we will stop off at any natural places of beauty, like on the right at this precise moment. In fact, yeah, we should walk, I think. Visit this place. I think we can. We should set the worker going on this, on field 76, the very last contract, and then we shall pop down and have a look at this very interesting quarry or whatever it is on the right hand side. Now then, 76 from here. We go straight on and the next right. Not this right, the next right. Yeah, it is a little bit struggling with this. It's yeah, I mean, I did know it's on the edge, I did say that, so it's not so good on the hilly bits, but it's done well, it really has. I did know it was beyond its capability in some ways. This little gutsy tractor served us very well. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was on Belrun, it may have been on both. I'm sure I had it on Calmsden as well, and it was the little Zeta, not the bigger one. There's the major as well, isn't there? Down here. Let's have a look while we're passing. Shall for a bit of a wander. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yes, I do like it. Yeah, this is very unique. Gotta be honest, there's not a lot of repetition that I've seen that you see in a lot of the other maps. I mean, there's got to be a certain degree. There's obviously people can't keep creating absolutely brand new, but this is absolutely amazing. I am bowled away by the beauty of this map. It's gorgeous, it really is. Yes, I don't know whether the map maker has. I'm sure there was one called this on FS19. I'm sure I literally had a bit of a Taz on it. I'm sure I did. I might be talking a load of nonsense. It wouldn't be the first and the last time that I have spoken said nonsense. Okay. No. Very, very interesting. Yes. Oh. Okay. Very, very interesting. Right, we'll have a. We shall indeed have a look in here as well. Another interesting place. I would say this is the sawmill, but it's a very interesting sawmill. Again, unique. Definitely unique. Yes, a great deal of attention to detail has been. Wow, even a plane lying around. Absolutely amazing. Sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record. It is bowling me over. I've got to be honest. It's beautiful, stunning, believable. Attention to detail. Absolutely. Now that building I've seen before, that is indeed on Calmsden and a number. That is, I think, one of the regulars, but not the bits and bobs aren't. They are, again, attention to detail. What amazing. Wow. Yeah, amazing. Yes, hat off to the map maker. He has done remarkably, fantastically well. Right, we shall set the worker going and we shall go and see that other building. The other looked like a quarry. We shall go and have a quick look at that. Or a slow look at that, depending on how we feel. Because this is very much about us having a wander around the map. Now let's see if Courseplay can cope with this. Yeah. Let's give this another shot. Courseplay. We're not going to save the course though, we're just going to set you going. I think. Create job. Field position 76. Open close 2. Simple go. First waypoint. Go. Let's just make sure you're actually planting. You've got, with you using Courseplay, if you're ever going to use a weeder stroke seeder, it has to be on or they will weed and only weed. So yes, I will make sure, but it should be able to do this now. It should literally be planting. It should be, or seeding, whichever. Yeah, seeding. So yes, although it's a technicality. You're still planting plants, aren't you, when all said and done? And yeah, it's, whether they're seeds or planting or plants, you're still seeding or planting plants, I suppose. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You can't be right. That's not right. What? That's gone wrong. New map. Something's not right, is it? Oh, value 0 to 40. Oh no, multiple tools, 1 headland. Yeah, it has. It's no bypass. Let's try that again. See. No, that's better. Oh, I don't know. No, it's still done a weird. It's like it's reading the edges wrong. Let's try that again. That could be why it fell down the ditch then that last time, but it definitely is seeding. Yeah. Not sure this is going to work. Where's your start and stop lines? On the other side of the field now. Right, we are going to pretend that we hope that he's going to finish, and we are going to wander down to. In fact, we're going to jump there. Is that one? Is that building there? Past it. Can we not visit anything? I'm sure this is ridiculous. Right, okay, we are truly going to wander then. Oh my life. Yes, it is a flying tree. It really is. Now then, let's see. Yeah, you've got to expect things that aren't quite right in the first little bits of a map. No, it was down there. Yeah, it was. Let's just go back through the sawmill. Let's just climb over the fence. And it was further down here. In fact, we might be able to climb over the fence. And we shall scour down the side of things in case we are looking up to see any collectibles. Oh wow. Attention to detail, what? Yes, real attention to detail. And that is not a very nice toilet. And is that a collectible? I wouldn't like to say. That would be a spoiler for anybody who doesn't want to know. Right, I think this is... Was it this? I'm sure no, it was further down. It was a lake. This is the lime place. We did come in here. It's further down the road. It is. I am right. This is where we did come in here. Yeah. We need to be popping down the road. Yes, we do. We shall take a look at our worker in a minute because I am not holding my breath out. I think there's definitely an update wending its way hopefully quite quickly because it's a beautiful map. It really is, but yeah, there's definitely faults straight away with the field edges and all sorts of things. So let's make sure we don't get run over. Let's have a look at this very interesting place. Very interesting. Yeah, lime. Brilliant. Lorry. What on earth? That is a strange texture. Is that a collectible? I wouldn't like to say. Is there a pattern forming here, I wonder? I think we're going to go high and hopefully not fall off, which is probably my usual trick. We shall have a bit of a glance around from on high. Oh! Is that something on the roof down there? Wow, look at the detail on this. Isn't it beautiful? Amazing. It's a good look. What a windmill. It reminds me, there's a couple of good mods. A really good mod for oil and grain mill. Absolutely amazing mod. We may well incorporate into one of the full-blown Let's Plays. Yes, I'm really wanting to up my game with productions. I am. Probably the biogas that we do the small one is one of the, oh my life, brushes and everything. It will be the first production we probably place on almost all, that either straw or even normal biogas work silage. But yeah, I don't want to stop there. I would like to incorporate fully in productions, not as I have done so far. Yes, beautiful. Right, let's go and rescue the worker, who I'm thinking has abandoned ship already, and I would not be wrong. Oh, see, it's even, yeah, it's totally wrong. That's not actually part of 76, is it? I don't think. Or is it? Okay, no, it isn't. Or is it? Right, looks like we're doing a job ourselves. So, yet a... Ooh. You appear to have... Yeah, it's 76 is just that top bit there. Yeah, there's obviously... because Courseplay is brilliant at this type of thing, there's obviously issues with the boundaries of fields and things. But then again, that might have been my fault, because I can... With Courseplay I could have run a manual course around the edge. That would explain why it did that weird thing at the beginning. In fact, yeah, let's try this. Let's try that again, because I wasn't paying attention to where it was. Yeah, it does know that's the boundary. That's bizarre. So Courseplay's malfunctioning on this particular map. So yeah, we've got to manually do this ourselves, to be honest. Right. Okay, let's turn time up as well. This is the last job we are doing. Well, actually, no, we're going to do our own field. That's the one thing I'm going to do. We will change it to grass, and we will sow the last little bit on our field, and that is exactly where we're going to leave it. We really will. I would like to... Yeah, we've taken our money back up, and obviously... I will place the biogas plant. That's the one other thing we will do as well. I'd like to get that all ready. I don't know if we will place the Mississippi slurry yard just yet. Although, no, it does go well. They are a partnership, really. We always have a... So I think we will. We can afford both. So let's do that whilst we can. Now that we seem to have this windfall of equipment and a bit of more money. And we haven't even got a debt, so yes, I'm well chuffed with oh, that makes it sound awful, with the death of my uncle, but no, I am chuffed with what he left for me. We shall work hard with his legacy, and thank him profusely, and we shall do our absolute utmost to be half the farmer that our great uncle was. Now let's get your story straight. Attention to detail. Forgotten his name already. Very bad of me. I see a pink thing over there. Do I? Do I see a pink thing over there? Well, I wouldn't like to spoil it for anybody who's wanting to find them themselves. So just don't look where I'm looking. Don't think I'd, yes. Right. I couldn't believe that first one. I'd found it in the field, actually, to be honest. I didn't expect to find one at the edge. I thought, is that a placeable? It looks very much like the placeables. And sure enough it was. So that's quite a few we found. I don't know what... No, that one wasn't. I thought it was. It wasn't. Yes. I am quite sort of firm with myself on that. At Calmsden I did it to begin with, avail myself of Oxygen David's kindness. What I wish I'd have done, and I'm starting to do now, is if they're replaceables, because it is very difficult. I did this on Alien Jim's new map, the Wild Westlands, the Western Wildlands. Oh, do you know, I'm terrible. I keep getting it and butchering the name. But yes, it's a fantastic map. What I did was I got I did actually do more, but the aim was just to clear the debts, and I would like to do that. If I hadn't have had the windfall from our great uncle, I would have availed myself of enough to clear the debts, because it would be nice to start with a real 500,000. So yes, for a start from scratch it is tough enough without having to pay the loan as well. So yes, I'm very chuffed that we have now cleared our debt, and we've got nearly 200,000 again thanks to our great uncle leaving us. And we've also got a tractor that we are using now. Yeah, we've kept a bit of equipment. We shall see if the header works. If not, we shall sell it. I'm not sure, it's very close. It's a 4 point something, I think it's 4.2 metre. Because it's not the top liner, it's the Starliner, which is the smaller of the two. It is a very small starting tractor. The Rosselmash was technically better, but we'd already got the Starliner, and I thought it's our equipment. We've played with what you've got, and I know technically we had the Rosselmash as well, but yeah, I haven't seen the Starliner very much. So again, it's all about highlighting mods. There will be some mods we take, like the Joskin box in front, that we will take from Let's Play to Let's Play, that will always feature the our contract with 82 Studios, Missy B, and Disturbed Simulations, the BGA. Yeah, these will be recurring things, but the equipment, that's another reason I like to do the sales, because I'm a terror. And in FS19, when I was first creating content, I used to always go for the Fendt GT, always went for a John Deere, one of the small John, the 6300, always went for those same ones, and that's a bit... Yeah, I did try to shake up a little bit, but I did tend to have the same ones. I like the sales because it's sort of a random thing that you get. Obviously, if I don't get any of the reasonable ones, I will get a modded tractor, and I will try to choose a modded tractor that I haven't had for a while, but it's got to be reasonable as well. There is, again, the little Zetas. I love the smaller ones than this, the modded Zetas that are 10,000 base price for the little tiny 60 odd horsepower ones. They are amazing. I've used them as just mowers before now. And you can put a front 3-point link. They actually have a dedicated one, so they will be appearing on quite a few. I love the Fendt GT that was on the old Stream Farm. I haven't had it since. I had it in Calmston, one of my Calmstons as well. Again, I don't want to overplay anything. I'm trying to spread the love between lots of different modded equipment, to sort of highlight things. I do love to. I mean, there'll be some things that you fall in love with that you will take from Let's Play to Let's Play. That is honestly true, but there are other things that I'm just going to show and show everybody how they are. It's my way of doing mod reviews, really, is to bring in mods, and I will be vocal if something's terrible, but I'm not going to cast. I am bowled over by the modding community, I really am. But equally, I'm not going to say something's good when it isn't. But I won't flame it terribly. Well, it would take. I think the only thing I've flamed a little bit is the naming, for naming your workers. It is very unstable, and as yet hasn't had an update. And I love it, I do, and that's the only reason I wouldn't get rid of it, is because it's the only thing that does that. But it is very, very finicky. It is, but I love it, so I won't get rid of it. But almost all others, if they remain bad for a long time, I always give modders the chance to fix it. But if it's going to be awful, we had floating bale trailers, some of the Flegel bale trailers I had on No Man's Land, it floated off. It was quite hilarious. It disobeyed gravity when you put the straps on. When that wasn't fixed for a while, I removed it. The lizards, again, they were so stressful. They used to wander around. Again, they've had an update. I think they had an update a couple of weeks actually after I was moaning about them. But again, it's I won't moan unless there's a need to moan. And I'm not going to moan enormously, because I'm very grateful for the time that the modders have spent. And it's always, we're all, I think, on the search for the perfect, at what our favourites that we've not discovered yet, which is why I always like to have a look. You never know if you're going to find your the fast bale. I had the Class Roland, was a firm favourite of mine in both FS19 and FS22, and I didn't think I'd ever fall in love with another baler, but I fell in love with the fast baler. It's amazing. It's so it really is a fantastic mod that I've got it on a sale in Calmston, and ever since that it is, if I've got 110 grand, I will buy that. It's fantastic because it's the chamber, means you're not really faffing around like you do with the Class or any other beta wrapper. You've got to start, you've got the release, and I know you can do the auto release, that's true of them all, but you still got to stop, go backwards usually because you've just gone beyond the thing. It's brilliant. We'll do the last strip though. Yeah, so we're all big bag winch is another favourite, but I'm not trying to overplay that. It is something I would like. The big bag handler and FS19 I used to take that most, but again I want to highlight lots of things. We've had quite a number of them from the Bale King, and there's a few more like that I'm going to feature and use again if they are good, and not use again if they are not so good. Right, okay, is there a quick way? Is there a track? I don't think there is. Ooh, maybe there is actually. Looks like it. Now then, shall we? No, we need this ourselves, and let's change it to grass now. Yeah, let's follow this track. Again, it's looking at the map. Yeah, I'd apologise for the flickers. It's not as bad as it gets later on. I'm going to have to try to do something. Ooh. Ah, I see. It's very well disguised boundary of the map. So yes, we shall not be going down that path. It looks like you can go down it because you can't. Well, it looks like you could. Now, we shall see if we can find our way across the edges of the forest to find our way home. And again, this is a very interesting forest. It really is. Watch where you're going. I don't want any crashes. Again. Not many floating trees. I mean, it's the sort of thing that usually we'll see at the beginning of a map. And as I say, I believe this. What am I hitting? Oh, right. Just catching that with the eyebuck. Let's try and go around it. Yeah, I'm going to go over the crop, which is unrealistic. Let's go through the forest edge slightly and see if we can avoid everything. Right, now then, we're still going to be skirting the edge of the map, aren't we? So let's... Yeah. Sorry, I was saying, I am paying attention, sort of. I'm trying to find my way. Ooh, the windmill! Let's have a look. Where are we going? Oh, we've got to cut across the edge. Yeah, we've got to sort of be sneaky here. But I'm glad we've come this way, because we've got the windmill to see. Beautiful. Oh, yes, avert your eyes, yeah. Okay. Luckily this is withered crop, or I wouldn't be going across, but yes, you can't damage something that's already damaged. Really can't. Oh, okay. Wow, I've got to have a look at that. That's beautiful. Now, does that not look real? Truthfully, a little tiny brook going through the. And I'm going to bump into the edge of the map if I carry on. Yes. Pay attention. Yeah, beautiful. It really is. Absolutely gorgeous. So believable. As I said, I haven't seen. Yeah, Calmston, Alien Gyms. Yeah, there's not much I've seen this attention to detail. It really is a masterwork. Yeah, as I say, there's a few rough edges, but I mean, I don't know if this is their first attempt, or I'm sure it was an FS19 one. So, but we shall see. I'm gonna do some digging, and I will hopefully remember, because I know how bad my memory is. I'm a shocker. Ooh, I believe we've come to the back of the shop. Right. Oh, I believe we've. Oh wow, that little tree's a real tree, as in it's got collisions. Wow, little tiny thing like that. Okay. Oh, I'm going through someone's. I thought it was at the shop. I do apologise. Oh, it is a proper selling place though. I mean, people have got. My bad. I do apologise. Right, so we shall. And I'm not sure if a standard worker will understand what this is. I don't think they will, but we'll have a go. We'll just see if they can go up and down, because there shouldn't really be a need. Can't remember if they can do this. Oh, they can. Smashing. We'll place the BGA while they do that. This is beginning to look like a farmyard. Yeah, a little one, because we are only a small holding at present. Right, so let's see about the mini BGA then. We want that side. Let's turn around. We want production, and this has just had an update yesterday. So, do we want mini with refueling? We want to turn it around, and we really need to look at the side so we can see where we are placing it. We need to zoom out a bit, I think, as well. Yeah, we need to go as far back, and let's go watch that little thingy at the back, which is almost touching that person's house. Yeah, we don't really need the back, but we would want to leave a little bit of room, I think. That looks about right. Now it's going to have a bit of concrete around the edge, so I don't want it any closer than that, and that's perfectly flat, which is very rare. Right, let's go and have a look. Oh my life, I didn't realise. I bet that sort of scared Sarah somewhat. Oh my life, I might have to reset that because it's sort of half in. I may have to. Oh, it's going to lose me seeds. It may work its way out if we are fortunate. And then again, it might not. It does usually. Yeah. Sort of. Wow, I can't believe I did that. I didn't realise that the worker was anywhere net there. Let's see if we pull out. Although I hate resets, we may have no choice but to do that. It's sort of stuck in the fabric of the building. Okay, right, we may have to revisit this next session. I think it may have worked its way out and may automatically drop out. It does happen sometimes. So we place the BGA. Yeah, this texturing's a bit weird. Oh, actually, that wasn't a bad guess. Yeah, I've got that quite good, actually, for once. Fantastic. Now then, slurry yard, have we got room? That is the question. I'm not sure we do. Actually, we have got in the middle, actually. Let's have a look. I would like to. We've got this massive middle area. The slurry yard is very large and would make perfect. We've got that path that leads to that. So it's selling points. Slurry yard, we should. Where am I? Oh, I'm there. That should be okay. Right, let's move me first. I'm the first primary wrong thing. Let's try that again. I'm not sure it's going to fit. It seems to be the roads are causing issues. Yeah, it doesn't seem to like. Oh. It's okay with that. Why should that? I wouldn't do this. I'm just testing to see why it's failing. could we do it next to the thing? I know we would be wasting what we've already done, but that's not a major issue presently. It would actually. We could do it that way. That minimises the loss of fields. That would work. Yes, it would actually. Right, okay. Let's see if we can... oh, appear to be partially flying. I know what we can try to do. Try to make it go down. See if it will force it. Do up and down on the Joskin box. I think the best thing really is to, we'll see next time. We really will. We're going to leave it at that. I think we will place the slurry yard, but we need to move that first. We'll put that as close to that as possible so we minimise the loss of our field. We'll then plant the last little bit of this grass that we are going to plant. She didn't do that strip, or did she do that strip? Oh, she did. That's right. This is Right, anyway, it has been quite a long session. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think it's an absolutely stunning map, and I think when there's an update to fix the few issues that we've seen, it is rather amazing. It truly is. We'll have a bit of better wander. There's a few bits and bobs over this side that we didn't go and see. We've sort of been over this section. Yeah, that down the main road. We've gone 76. Oh, that reminds me. We have not collected our final contract. We shall indeed collect that. Brilliant. Excellent. So, yeah, that is where we're going to leave it. We've got our first production, thanks to our uncle. We have 131 grand left in the bank, but we're spending 50 grand of that with to buy the contract point from our very good partner, Missy B. That was a standing partnership since FS19, so absolutely we shall. Disturb Simulations, this contract is a very new one actually that we've got, but yeah, I can see this to be a very fruitful relationship between the two companies. I truly do. Anyway, I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey. It's a beauty. It really is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detail. Look at the plants. Aren't they amazing? Truly. And the water sounds. You step into the puddles and absolutely phenomenal. Right. Just the flickering. Right, anyway, I do hope you're going to continue with me on this. We shall do our best in a few sessions to show some of the highlights of the map. I may have a wander around, which I don't normally do, without you to see if there's anything I need to highlight. Yeah, really will. So anyway, without any further ado, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.